You're watching ABC 7 News at 5:30.
Welcome back. A plan is coming together in the city of Venice to invest in a way to track dangerous weather, specifically thunderstorms.
ABC 7's Rebecca Fernandez joins us live now from Wellfield Park with details on how the city is hoping to do this. Rebecca?
Jacqueline Scott, well, the city says the last thing they want to do is not keep kids safe while they're playing outdoors. And that's why they've been working on this plan for more than a year. It all started when Mayor John Hollick was at Wellfield Park watching a youth baseball game.
And talking with one of the coaches and noticed that he kept on looking at his phone. There were clouds in the sky. And I asked, what are you doing? And he said, well, I've got an app on here that shows the weather and it shows lightning strikes. So we can look at our phones and determine when the lightning is going to be bad enough that we should call the game off.
He says that's when he realized there had to be a better way to detect these storms than relying on individual weather apps. The mayor initially tried to take an existing system at Venice High School and extend it through the entire city. After months of research, he realized that wasn't possible.
And since then, that's when we've been looking at other manufacturers, trying to get a price and get the best value for the dollar for a standalone system. It just doesn't make sense to be in the lightning capital of the world and not have some way to help the kids.
They want a lightning detector system that links the city's three main parks, Wellfield, Chuck Ryder, and Heckscher, and a system that is able to alert anyone using those parks when dangerous weather is coming so that they can stop playing and head indoors. Each standalone detector will cost around $100,000, but the city says it's a necessary expense, and many parents agree.
I mean, the cost of, losing your child versus being able to protect them, I think is priceless.
The city manager is now working with other manufacturers to find the best price for all three parks. They hope to make a decision within the next few months. Live in Venice, Rebecca Fernandez, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Back to you guys.
Rebecca, thank you. City of Venice Public Works has closed the South Jetty Walkway today to complete some repairs from Hurricane Michael. The parking lot at Humphreys Park and Jetty Jack's concessions will, however, remain open.
All right. Too bad, because it's a pretty day to get out there on the
it
jetty
is.
today. Let's get more on our weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob?
Yeah, no storms are on now, no lightning either. And getting back to that story about the lightning detection network, not a bad idea for beaches. Most people go to the beach, they want to get rid of their cell phone, relax, or they're out in the water, they don't have their cell phone with them. So it's not a bad idea to get alerts somehow in the for the folks out there when lightning is within about 12 miles of your location. It doesn't have to be right there either, because you can get lightning to actually leave the rain area of the storm and travel some 10 to 12 miles away from where the storm actually is, where lightning then can hurt or injure or even kill people. So keep that in mind. And we are the lightning capital of North America. They have more lightning strikes down in the Amazon as well as into Africa. But for North America, we are the lightning capital of North America. And right now, nothing out there. But I think we may see some lightning being detected tomorrow, mainly in the late afternoon and evening as the actual cold front works through. There are some clouds and showers you can see off in the distance here from the Holmes Beach webcam, which will move in, I think, not until after, say, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. And that is not going to be all that heavy. Warm and muggy overnight. We're going to be out ahead of the cold front, so we will stay very high. Dew points will be around. We'll stay warm and low temperatures above seasonal averages. Good chance for rain on Friday. We'll see some showers in the morning, I think, around drop-off or commute time, and then maybe a little break in between. But scattered showers are possible throughout the day. And then a better chance for thunderstorms, and even that's not that high, tomorrow late afternoon and evening, which could cause some problems for outdoor activities Friday night. And then we are looking for a nice fall weekend. It's going to get even cooler than we've seen, and low temperatures could be in the upper 50s in some locations. Well, much more on that coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. There's a national discussion on civility taking place as the country grapples with how to respond to pipe bombs being sent to Democratic Party leaders and CNN. And what responsibility, if any, should be taken by the president and the media. But while law enforcement hunts for the person or people targeting prominent Democrats in the media, the White House today is on the defensive. Some have called on the president to take some responsibility for his rhetoric.
Well, look, there's a big difference between comments made and actions taken. The president is certainly not responsible for sending suspicious packages to someone, no more than Bernie Sanders was responsible for a supporter of his shooting up a Republican baseball field practice last year. The idea that this is at the hands of the president is absolutely ridiculous.
President Trump tweeting another critique of journalists, writing, "A very big part of the anger we see today in our society is caused by purposely false and inaccurate reporting of the mainstream media." That prompted Democratic Senator Chris Murphy to respond, saying, "The President of the United States is now blaming the attempted murder of Democrats on press criticism of him."
The two men hoping to be Florida's next governor taking part in a final heated debate last night. That debate between Republican Ron DeSantis and Democrat Andrew Gillum starting off immediately with name-calling. DeSantis declared Gillum a corrupt liar. Gillum all but accused DeSantis of being a racist, at one point spelling out a slur used against African Americans. The two also discussed the recent terror threats sent to prominent politicians.
I was at the congressional baseball practice when a gunman tried to shoot. My teammates did shoot Steve Scalise because he didn't like Republicans. And so I know firsthand that when we start going down that road, that could be very, very deadly. So I condemn that. I condemn what happened today.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt in today's incidences. But we've really seen a collapsing of our political discourse. My opponent, as soon as he won the Republican nomination for governor, went on Fox News and said to voters here in the state of Florida not to monkey the state up by electing me.
Just a reminder, the general election is less than 2 weeks away.
Rush hour traffic is enough to drive anyone mad, but a sheep learned just how intense it can be today. Manatee County Sheriff's Office deputies called to 15th Street East where a loose sheep was running through morning rush hour traffic. Deputies, along with some helpful people, were able to corral the animal. It was safely relocated to a secure location far away from traffic.
Oh my goodness.
The sheep was mad. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, some tips that could help save a life when it comes to the dangers of alcohol poisoning.
Plus, how a tired dad and his hungry infant led to the creation of a new baby bottle.
From the moment she walked in the door, we stopped having to go to the pharmacy. Certain prescriptions, my health plan or the pharmacy wasn't even able to get here. And hospice provided them, and all we had to do was call up, and the next thing they know, there was another, a delivery.
Enjoy fine wine and great foods, all while supporting a great cause. It's the 17th annual Suncoast Food and Wine Fest, happening Saturday, November 10th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. Taste hundreds of wines from around the world and sample great food from the area's finest restaurants. All proceeds go to local charities and Rotary projects. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hot, hot. It's the Gatto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Gatto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Gatto location near you or visit Gatto.com.
Gattle's got it. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter mile north of University Parkway.
For the best car buying experience, go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota, where you always get better prices and a bigger selection, like KBB's 2017 Best Buy Award overall winner, the Chrysler Pacifica, for just $22,999. Or save big and get the new Chrysler 300 Touring with an MSRP over $30,000 for just $21,999. That's a savings of over $8,000. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota today.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Important alcohol poisoning information from the National Institute of Health. Celebrating at parties or enjoying a drink after work could lead to alcohol poisoning. ABC's Kenneth Moten shows us some new research on binge drinking.
Most people who drink alcohol have been tipsy a time or two. But what happens when the drinks keep coming and moderation goes out the window? In extreme cases, something called alcohol poisoning. The National Institute of Health just released a summary that might help more people survive it. Moderate drinking is 1 drink for women, 2 for men. Poisoning is much more. It's an alcohol overdose that overwhelms your brain. That can mean balance problems, slurred speech, and clouded judgment leading to fatal accidents. In extreme cases, it means your brain stops telling your body to breathe and your heart to beat, and it can lead to coma or death. People under 20 are vulnerable, since research shows that many typically consume 5 drinks or more in one sitting. So what do? Never let someone severely impaired sleep it off. Alcohol can keep entering their system, and they're already in danger. Don't think that a cold shower, coffee, or walking will help. They won't. Call 911. And don't let a friend drink more when it's clear they're even slightly drunk. It's simply not worth the risk. Alcohol poisoning is real. With this Medical Minute, I'm Kenneth Moten, ABC News.
Eating organic food could protect you from cancer. That's according to a team of scientists in France who looked at the diets of nearly 68,000 people for 4.5 years. They found those who primarily eat organic foods were more likely to ward off certain kinds of cancer than people who rarely or never ate organic foods. Those who ate the most organic food were 25% less likely to develop cancer.
7 First Alert Weather Forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Well, Lakewood Ranch webcam showing a few clouds around. Not much, though. We had partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, mostly sunny in the morning and partly cloudy this afternoon. You'll notice those cumulus clouds kind of go away, and then the high cirrus clouds blowing in from the west, and that's in advance of a storm system. Then we're going to see that storm system move through on Friday and even linger a little bit on Saturday morning. Here's a look at that futurecast showing Friday morning at 7:30. You can see this a little prefrontal action, some clouds around now and again, a few spotty showers here and there. That's what we're counting on. We're not going to look at the deep reds that we're seeing here offshore of Florida or even up near the panhandle of Florida. This is the actual cold front back here, so it'll take a while for it to move through. It won't move through until the late evening, it looks like, and into Saturday morning we'll eventually get that big punch of west and northwesterly wind, and then it will move on through and bring with it a chance for showers and storms. You'll notice that line, though, not all that intense. So anywhere from, say, around 6 o'clock in the evening till about 10 o'clock, I think it will take that long for it to clear our immediate viewing area. And then behind it, there'll be some upper level clouds streaming off to the northeast here. You'll see some residual moisture with another little punch of cooler air behind it move through on Saturday morning. So not a totally clear day on Saturday. We will see lots of sunshine on Sunday, however. Right now, a lot of rain falling in places like the panhandle of Florida, as well as into Alabama and into Georgia, as well as into Tennessee tonight. That's the main area of low pressure. And if we see any rough weather, severe storms, it'll be to our north. That's going to be around the area of low pressure with the greatest lift and the best dynamics for those stronger cells. Now, not out of the question to get a few thunderstorms with this front, but I doubt it. The secondary one moving through tomorrow late afternoon and evening will have a better chance, and even that chance is pretty small for thunderstorms. Right now, this line of showers is off about 45 miles, so you figure moving to the east at 10. It'll be about 4 hours before it reaches our coast if it hangs on. I think some of it will, and we will see some showers, say, after the 10 o'clock hour this evening. So the forecast tomorrow, don't be surprised by a few showers in the morning for your drive time there. And then midday, we may get a little break here and there, a mixture of sun and clouds. And then showers and storms are possible in the afternoon and evening. Again, some of those could produce some lightning. As far as the winds go, the winds have been out of the east, a pretty nice east wind, which has been beneficial as far as the red tide goes. It's all coming to a change on Friday. Winds will be out of the west, and then out of the northwest will be picking up. Seas will be picking up as well. Small craft, be careful out there boating tomorrow. And as far as the tropics go, we still have just over a month before the official end, and we're watching this system right here. Looking rather impressive, but the forecast calling for it to move north. This front will pick it up a little bit. Front bypasses it, heads to the west, but then another front comes through. The one that we're going to see is going to catch it and carry it off into the open waters of the Atlantic. As far as the current conditions go, we have sunshine, a few high clouds around. It's 82 degrees, and the dew points come up 71. The high today was above average at 85 degrees, and the low this morning, that too running 1 degree above average. We'll be in the low to mid 70s to start things off, I believe, tomorrow. And the satellite and radar imagery continues to show that storm system being the main one now across the southeast United States. And as far as the extended forecast goes, we are calling for, looks like a good chance for showers and storms tomorrow. And then even in the evening, and then a slight chance for morning showers. Sunday looks delightful, sunshine, 78, a bit of a breeze out there, should be nice and comfortable. And then not too bad next week. Halloween looks good. We'll have sunshine throughout the day on Wednesday. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. Let's take a look at your first alert. Traffic for the drive home. US 301 in Bradenton is slow going at this hour. That's right around the State Road 70 intersection. Scott?
In consumer news, Samsung has been fined more than $5 million after an investigation found the company had been slowing down phones through new updates. The Italian Authority for Market and Competition found the operating system updates for Samsung phones caused serious dysfunctions and reduced performance significantly, which then accelerated the process of replacing them. The group also fined Apple for the same practice, saying both the companies were dishonest. Back in December, Apple was accused of deliberately slowing down older iPhones. The tech giant said it did so in order to avoid draining the device's batteries and prevent unexpected shutdowns.
A father's need to feed his 3-month-old baby leads to the invention of a baby bottle that warms breast milk more quickly. Ayal Laternari got the idea one night when he was warming up breast milk for his child, a process that normally takes 10 minutes or longer. He was exhausted and thought there had to be a better way. He envisioned a round bottle that would spread breast milk into a thinner layer to allow for faster warming. He says the bottle cuts the milk's warming time by more than half and also cools breast milk twice as fast as a conventional bottle.
Americans love their wine, and with affordable wine in high demand, Target, Walmart, and others are rolling out premium wines. Walmart introduced a line of private label wines this year that sell for about $11 a bottle. Walmart's senior wine buyer says they drink like a $30 to $40 bottle. Target started selling California Roots brand last year for $5 a bottle, and they're doing well. And 7-Eleven is also looking at expanding its wine selections to have less expensive but more quality options.
Well, time is running out to book your travel for the holidays, but what if you could book your next big trip for free?
We were able to put together this trip, and it only cost us about $150. So yeah, we saved $4,000 on a family trip to Disney World. And then it's like, okay, there is something really here.
Well, this man found a way to travel with credit card points, saving thousands of dollars on air travel over the past 5 years. So how do you do it? Coming up at 6 o'clock, Investigate TV's Rachel DePompa teams up with the financial website NerdWallet to figure out how to travel more and spend less. I think we all would look forward to that.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Watch that at 6 tonight. Entertainment news is coming up next.
Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running. And right now, you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month, or get 0% financing with zero down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
This fall, experience golf at a higher level, where the courses are exceptionally beautiful and incredibly challenging on Alabama's Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. Enjoy unlimited golf, including cart and range balls from $112 a day. Beautiful, deadly, irresistible. Is your game ready for the trail? Call 800-949-4444 or visit rtjgolf.com for tee times and get your game on. The Trail.
Your last chance for 2018 Honda Accords on sale is now during our model year-end sale. Drive new Accords for just $249 a month. Get an Accord, the North American car of the year, for less than the competition. With more standard features than Camry, Honda Sensing, multi-angle camera, turbocharged engine, and more. New Accords, just $249 a month. Your last chance for Accords, all on sale this week at your local Honda dealer.
Growing up, my mom was afraid of the water, something she did not want me to feel.
So I enrolled Missy in swim lessons.
It changed my life.
Missy Franklin.
And now you can do the same for someone that you love.
There's nothing more precious than your child's well-being.
So act now, before it's too late.
Make us swim! I'm glad I did.
Thanks, Mom. Visit usaswimmingfoundation.org to find, get, or give a swim lesson.
A home can be much more than just a house. But for some of our neighbors, home means uncertainty and isolation. At Rebuilding Together, we turn houses into homes and revitalize our communities. Because a neighborhood is more than just houses and streets. It's familiar faces and open arms. Join the movement to ensure everyone can live in a safe home and community. Become a rebuilder today.
The body, it is a work of art and a powerful ally in the fight against cancer. A new approach called immunotherapy works by helping our immune system correctly identify and eradicate many types of cancer cells. Speak with your doctor and visit su2c.org/immunotherapy to learn more. Your body might just be your greatest hope.
Introducing the ABC7 First Alert Weather Tracker. This all-new mobile weather lab is just one more way. The team you trust is keeping you ahead of the storms. The ABC7 First Alert Weather Tracker, sponsored by Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician.
Actress Jamie Lee Curtis opens up about her sobriety and her battle with addiction.
Curtis is the daughter of actor Tony Curtis, who also struggled with addiction. She says she became hooked on painkillers in 1989 and tried to hide it for a decade. The actress said she's proud to be sober for nearly 20 years now, but adds it has not been easy. She says she still attends recovery meetings and does her best to pay it forward.
Megyn Kelly's future at NBC News is very much in doubt. Multiple news outlets are reporting her 9 a.m. show, Megyn Kelly Today, is coming to an end. An NBC spokeswoman said given the circumstances, Megyn Kelly Today will be on tape the rest of the week. On Tuesday's show, Kelly made offensive comments about blackface Halloween costumes, starting the media controversy. Kelly has also reportedly parted ways with her talent agency and hired an attorney.
Modern Family actress Sofia Vergara is the highest paid TV actress according to Forbes. She earned $42.5 million pre-tax and topped the list for the 7th year in a row. The actress plays Gloria in Modern Family, which has been running since 2009. Kaylee Cuoco of The Big Bang Theory was second with an income of $24.5 million, with Ellen Pompeo from Grey's Anatomy third on the list, earning $23.5 million.
You might remember 7-year-old Malia, the little girl with a big voice who amazed the crowd singing the national anthem at the LA Galaxy game last month. Well, now Ryan Seacrest is making her dreams come true. Take a look.
It was just a couple of weeks ago you met that little girl right here, tiny Malia Emma with that giant voice. We thought at the time this girl is definitely an American Idol. So I mentioned that night.
Ryan Seacrest, we hope you're watching. He looks into the camera and he says, Ryan Seacrest, if you're watching. And I'm like, geez,
wait,
I am. That's me, and I am watching.
When he said, Ryan Seacrest, I hope you're listening, I said out loud, I know him.
Ryan was not only listening.
David says she's an American Idol, so I'm this morning before work, I'm going, you know what, she is. I should text the Idol producers.
And the producers from American Idol got in touch with Malia Emma.
And here she is, 7 years old, singing the national anthem in front of Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry. Take a look at this.
Oh man, I just love her. She's
great.
amazing.
She's great. She might win it.
I
Who
know.
knows?
I think so. She's got a good chance.
We'll wait for the coming season here on ABC. We'll be right back with more news. Stay with us.
You want a Maserati, but you need an SUV. Why not have both? Levante, the Maserati of SUVs.
Experience it at Sunset Maserati Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
This weekend on the ABC7 live stream. Imagine doing Disney on a budget. A $150 budget. Before you laugh out loud, this guy did it with his family of 4.
I think that was the point where we said, okay, this is real. How can we benefit from this?
Trips to Scotland, Bermuda, and Yosemite, all for free.
And I get to live this life that I choose.
How did he travel more and spend less? We reveal his secret on the next Watching Your Wallet. Tonight at 6 on ABC7.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Shop online anytime at VeniceToyota.com on US 41 South.